few days ago, Gordon had busted a buffer on one of the trucks because Sir Topham Hatt had told him to take a large shipment of stone to the docks. Gordon, as could be expected, wasn't happy with this and went about his work quite hastily. This led to him damaging one of the buffers on the trucks, and Sir Topham Hatt, to say the least, was not pleased to hear this.
Gordon, whenever I ask you to pull a train, I expect you to pull it without fuss. Keep in mind that every train you take pays for your coal the next morning. Seeing you like working with trucks so much, how about I send you to the yards to shunt all the engine's trains for a few days?
But sir, I'm an express engine.
Argue a little more, and I'll make it 2 weeks. I know you're an express engine, but there are such things as goods trains, and you were built to take both express and goods trains. So, I'd suggest that you shut your mouth and get to work. Right now.
Yes, sir.
That night, Gordon spoke to and looked at no one as he backed slowly into his berth. News spread quick on Sodor, and this made sure that everyone knew about Gordon's dilemma that morning.
So, Gordon, had a bit of trouble this morning, did we?
James, I'm sure Gordon feels terrible enough as it is. Now let's all get some sleep. Good night, everyone.
What time is it?
Gordon, go back to sleep. Who cares what the damn time is?
Gordon continued to wake up every few hours. Gordon knew this would take a toll on him the next day, and it did. Gordon woke with far less than a start the next morning. Once he got his eyes truly open, he warily slid out of his berth and headed towards Knapford. Thomas was waiting for him with a cheeky grin on his face.
Fetch my coaches for me, won't you, Gordon? And make it snappy.
Thomas said in a posh accent, squinting his eyes, raising his eyebrows, and pushing his lips together. Gordon said nothing as he slipped around the side of the station to get Annie and Clarabelle. Gordon fell asleep for a few moments as a workman coupled him to Thomas's coaches. Gordon snapped himself back into gear, yawning as he pulled the coaches back across the points and forward onto Thomas.
Oh, thank you,
Thomas said, in a posh accent again.
You're welcome,
Gordon said mid-yawn, then fell asleep again. After a few minutes, all of the passengers were on board and the guard blew his whistle. Thomas took off, giggling to himself with Gordon dragging behind him.
Let's see how you like it,
Thomas said in a low, menacing voice.
It's your lucky day, Gordon. This one's an express service.
Thomas picked up speed as he whizzed past Dryah. Gordon woke up with a snort and felt the wind rushing past his funnel.
Thomas, stop!
It wasn't long till they reached the last station, and when they did, Sir Topham Hatt was waiting for them.
Thomas. I hope you do realize what you've done. You have taken our express engine, Gordon, down your branch line, putting you, Gordon, and the passengers in danger. Those tracks on your branch line weren't built to take the weight of Gordon. I hope you have an incredible excuse for this.
I don't, sir. The only reason I did it was to pay Gordon back. I didn't think about what me doing this might cause, and I'm sorry.
You do certainly know what I want to hear, Thomas, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to punish you. I'm going to send you to Center Island Quarry to work for a few weeks. Toby will do your work while you're gone. Now, if you excuse me, I have some very important business to tend to, and I hope you never do anything like this again.
Don't worry, sir. I won't, sir.
Thomas got about his work without fuss at the quarry, and everything he needed to do was done. Thomas was laughing to himself the whole time. He finally did it. He finally gave Gordon what he deserved.